Hey guys, I got something extremely cool to show you guys. In today's video, we are reviewing the eShoot 64 adapter laser bore sighter. And this thing is fantastic. Basically what we're going to be doing in this video is we're going to be looking at it and stuff, showing you guys what it comes with, the specifications of all that it does, and then showing you guys me zeroing a rifle to help you guys understand how this all this thing works. And this will take up your game and sighting stuff in so much to the point where you're spending less money and less time at the range zeroing your stuff. So hope you guys enjoy this video. All right, hey guys, I want to talk about this this laser bore sighter here. So when you open it up, it comes in this nice carrying case, which is fantastic. It has 64 adapters, laser bore sighter with 2 batteries, and all these adapters. You can calibrate it and stuff. Right here, there's some calibration stuff, and this thing came to me pretty much calibrated completely. It has worked fantastic. I've used it with pistols and stuff, and it's worked. I don't think I need to do any calibration. They give you all the tools and stuff. You get a screwdriver for adjusting stuff, like the to tighten it and all that. They give you extra screws, Allen keys, and all that. You just get a whole kit where it's like you take this to the range and you have everything there. It's not like having to carry some extra baggies or something. It's all in this carrying case, and this thing is just awesome. I just take it with me. It's super duper light. It'll fit in a backpack, and it's a awesome addition, especially for, let's just say you're going on a hunt. You don't have much time to sight in your rifle. You go to the range, you don't want to spend too much money. You don't want to spend too much time there or money shooting rounds. You pop it on your rifle, get as close as possible, take those like 3 shots, figure out where you're at, and adjust immediately to your target. How to use this bore sighting kit right here. And this is my Henry 22, and it needs some zeroing. So I'm going to give you guys a quick run of how you use this thing and showing you guys me zeroing my rifle. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure this thing isn't loaded. So mine is completely clear. It's decocked and all that. It's completely fine. So you have some goodies in here. First thing you're going to do is we're going to open the bore sighting kit up right here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the laser bore sighter and our battery. And it has 2 batteries included with it, so that's very nice. We're going to unscrew it basically in half. The button side, mine is signed kind of just like that. It gives you instructions, and you're just going to screw it on. Then we're going to press the button. It turns on. So I was going to show you guys, like, it comes with this cone part, but the cone I cannot seem to get off. Just making sure I knew how to use it, and I somehow cannot get this cone off. Anyway, this cone is right here. You're going to slide it on just like that. Should look like that. The next thing is it has like 64 adapters. We're going to pick the one for a 22 caliber, which is this one. On the smallest side, it's this one right here for me. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to screw it on just like this. Just like that, we're going to screw it on. We're going to come over to the barrel, and we are going to stick our bore sighter in. Actually, before you stick it in, twist it a little bit. You're going to just like kind of twist it until it goes in there with some resistance. So once it's in there with some resistance, what we're going to do is we're going to push it up against the gun, and we're going to turn it like this. And once you have it twisted and stuff, it should be in there pretty tight. So just like that, and it shouldn't move at all. Then we're going to do the sighting in process. To sight it in, all we're going to do is we're going to switch it on, and we're going to look down and see basically where it's pointing. We're going to point our rifle at the target and put the laser on where I want to shoot. So then what we're going to do is we're going to look at where our sights are aligned. So my sights are telling me I'm low. So all I'm going to do is when you are sighting in your rifle, you basically steer the bullet. So to steer the bullet, we adjust left or right or whatever according to the dot. So I'm gonna loosen that. And I need to move my post to the side. I need to move my post to the side just the tiniest bit until it aligns basically with the laser. Alright, so that's pretty much aligned with the laser. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the laser out now. We're just gonna take the laser out, turn it off, obviously, you don't wanna kill the battery. Pull it right out and set it aside. Now we're gonna take our shots, because basically all this does is it helps you get on paper. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to shoot it, and it should just get me on paper. That's the point of the bore sight. It got me on paper, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shoot the target and then fine tune from there. So I'm gonna load the gun up and shoot. Alrighty, so I took my 2 shots and we are hitting high and a little bit to the right. So what I'm gonna do now is adjust accordingly. So I'm hitting to the right, I'm gonna go a little bit left. I'm hitting a little high, I'm gonna adjust that low. Now I'm gonna take my other shots. All right, I'm gonna go check those and see where I landed. All right, my shots went a little bit high. So what I did was I adjusted the sights down, and this should give me a bullseye. I'm gonna go check those. Alrighty, it's zeroed. So what we're gonna do now is, since I zeroed it and to show proof, I got a target right on top of that box and we're gonna shoot that. So yeah, I got it zeroed. I'm gonna show you guys I'm not lying. So let's hit it. Nailed it. Alright, so that is how you use the laser bore sighter from eShoot. And holy crap, that was the easiest zero of my life, and I'm not lying. Man, I'm impressed. I want to talk about it a little bit. First thing I want to say, it's super easy to use. It has so many freaking adapters that I could sight in any of my guns, and it's so simple and so easy, it becomes less cumbersome to sight in my rifles. Before, I would shoot many shots. I would like shoot at the ground to see basically where I'm hitting, and it just wastes a ton of ammo. With this, I can get extremely close, and all I have to do is a couple more adjustments, and bang, I'm on target. So this thing is absolutely fantastic. Perfectly tuned. They tune it from the factory, and it shows. It shows. Every one of these I've put it on I've used this multiple times, and every time I've used it, it has been fantastic. I've had absolutely zero issues at all. They provide you with all the tools you need and all that stuff. They just did a fantastic job on this laser bore sighter. I want to thank eShoot for sending this thing out to me. It has been such a fantastic accessory. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.